Well, crap. I forget to fire up the OBS connector. Do that every little bit. There we go. Now you can actually see what I'm looking at. I got some running to do. I think it'd probably be quicker to respawn at the freight depot, then run over to the iron ore mine. Probably the quickest option. Oops. Nope, not that key. There we go. I need to get back over to the iron ore mine and grab my little porter tier 2. Get it brought back. That is this direction. Be nice if they had some kind of like teleport to vehicle, something like that. Hey, Charred Arachnid. The first order of business tonight is to get firewood production set up, because the latest patch made it so you actually have to make firewood now. And I had not planned for that. I knew it'd be coming eventually, but wasn't quite ready for it right now. Oh, that's right, I got a line going up there. It's gonna block me. We'll make a stairway. Doink. So I'm running over to the iron ore mine where I left the train. I'm gonna grab that, come back down to the sawmill, and then head over to the logging camp. Think. Where should I have my main firewood depot? Anyway, we need to get the train back over where we can get to it. Might make more sense to actually have the firewood depot at the sawmill. It's more of a junction than the logging camp. The logging camp's kind of out of the way. Then maybe also have one at the freight depot. Alright, where are we? Almost to the top here. Dun, dun, dun. It's a nice view up here. There's the iron mine. And you probably can't see it. My crosshair's gone. There we go. If you can see the orange crosshair, the coal mine is right there. A little far away, but that's where it is. Watch this first step. It's a doozy. Whee! I think there's not fall damage. Teleport to locomotive would be an awesome feature. I was kind of out in the middle of nowhere. If you're following along on YouTube, tomorrow's episode is all about laying track to reach the coal mine. So I'm done with that. Now we need to grab our train and head back. Get some firewood stuff set up. Oh, these actually have fill on them now. Interesting. So I assume those refill automatically? What do we got going on down here? Okay, so I could fill those hoppers and then take them back down. Do that. Let me save real quick, now that I ran all the way over here. Hey Kiwi, how's it going? Alright, let's get this car full. Oh, did they change the mouse sensitivity? That was sorely needed. Means it takes it a lot longer to raise, though, so I gotta be aware of that. We get that down to 10, and then we know the hopper's full. It'll hold 10. Unless they change that. Nope, it's still filling up. Alright, almost there. There we go. Up, up, up! First it was too sensitive, now it's not sensitive enough. Gonna inspect your bees? Cool. I hope your bees are doing well. How are we looking here, champ? You are just about out of water. Beautiful. Move you forward a little bit. Whoa. Oh, the pop-off quit. Must be getting low on steam. Oh yeah, they lowered the mouse sensitivity a lot. That makes it easier to hook up here. Water level's coming up. And it should be full. Raise, raise. Alright, so that's got 42 out of 360 in it. I assume that'll slowly refill. I'm not sure. Anywho, let's get backed up and hooked up to the cars. How are we looking on the fire here? Pretty much out. Oh, it only takes one stick of wood now. Okay. They weren't kidding when they said they increased the firewood throw velocity. So some of that went in. Alright. For science. How far can we throw one of these now? Whee! Donk. Doesn't seem like a lot further. Maybe it just goes faster. Alright, fire's coming up. Oh, did I catch that? Okay. That works. This used to be smooth. Now it's like it does it in percent increments. It's kind of weird. My pop-off quit blowing off, so apparently I'm losing pressure. I'm gonna get that fire going. Got one hive doing alright, and two are kind of small. Yeah, I don't know much about, I can't remember the name. What's it called? Bee husband? Not bee husbandry. Whatever that name is. I don't know too much about bees. Yeah, Chard. A lot of people did that for easy money, but I'm thinking more of like how it would make sense to load firewood. The logging camp is kind of out of the way. It's easy to make money. If you just play the game, you make money. I'm not too worried about that. What I do need to do is make sure I got a link in here, which I don't. Alright, get you hooked up. Let's get the handbrakes off. That looks safe. You are already off. Okay. So we need to ease this forward a bit. Let's hop in this view. Oh man, the response time of this is terrible now. I suppose they did that because they couldn't get this multiplayer stuff to sync right. Wow, that's terrible. This used to be nice and smooth, like I'm pushing W. There's a huge lag. That sucks. Yeah, there's a real big lag between... Huh, okay. Let's make it a little more difficult to drive. Weird. That's going to take some getting used to. Alright, we got 10 in there, so we can just let it run out. What happens if you lower both of them? Come out twice as fast? Kind of almost seems like it is. Alright, there we go. I wonder if you can adjust the sensitivity, because it's almost too low now. It went from way too sensitive to just a little low. Oh, look at that. They even got, like, the linkage back here. The gear and the arms and everything is moving. That's cool. A lot of attention to detail in this game. Alright, hoppers are loaded. I'm going to drop a save because I don't trust this game at all. And we're going to head down the mountain. Maybe. Okay. It's an interesting phenomenon. Go backwards! No? Okay. Well, that's fun. There we go. Weird. Is there like a desync between the UI now? Is that a new bug? Let me try that again. Yeah, let's go into the UI. I set that back forward. I'm going to set this to reverse. Fun. Yeah, it's all out of whack. So if I move this again... Now we're good. Okay, wow. That's how it goes sometimes. Fix one bug, make 3 more. Alright, what I need to do is run back here. And we're actually good on switches. Alright, cool. Hop back in the cab. Let's go from this view. This stuff does sync up now when you enter the UI, but it looks like there's some kind of disconnect once you leave the UI. That's weird. I'll have to do some more testing on that. Yeah, need a bug? Get 5 free! What's up, Dave? This is all laggy now instead of smooth. Hmm. We're going to be hitting downgrades soon, which will have to be riding the brakes. How's the trains doing? So good? So far so good. Better than my brain's doing. Found a new bug with the new patch. So I'll have to keep that in mind. I guess that's such a weird one too. You have to move it back? I don't know, it's weird. Alright, let's ease the brake on. As we start heading downhill. Ah, smell that? This is the smell of brake shoes cooking off. Brain shut off yesterday. Yeah, it's been a long day, but I wanted to get some playtime in. I'm not sure if I'll have any time the rest of the weekend. My weekend's booked full. Oh, hey. We have a little bit of an uphill here, apparently. I might be able to get some gaming in tomorrow night. I'm not sure yet. I hope I can, because I need to get some recording done for next week, because I got nothing. Got nothing. I've got Saturday, tomorrow's video. For me, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is uploading right now. I got nothing for the rest of the week. So it might just have to be some gaps. Tone that down a little bit. Yeah, both, Dave. Next couple weeks are going to be pretty busy with work, so it'll be fun. I'm going to go ahead and grab these cordwood cars and take them down too. They're empties that I brought up here for no reason other than I just didn't leave them down at the bottom of the hill. Alright, so you got no link in you. I need a link in you. Thanks, Chard. Appreciate it. That's why I tried to set the expectation on YouTube that, hey, for all you new people, welcome, but it's pretty rare that I actually have a video every day. So I just happen to be doing a Scum series too. And I was like, hey, I'll make a railroad video. And my channel exploded in my face, which is awesome. A little bit unexpected. Should be good. Now, is it setting? Yeah, it is setting the brake. Okay, so it is syncing that stuff up. That's sort of coupled? I'm not happy with that, though. We can do better. Let's ease it on back. Uh-oh. Oi. Got the algorithm just right. Yeah, apparently people were really looking for content on that game. This game. which is cool. It's a great little game. I'm glad Ford on my Discord was like, hey, have you seen this? Pretty cool little railroad game. Super addicting. So this one only has 54. These were all fairly new, so yeah. It's cool that the float works on them, though. Anywho. So if I move that forward now, we should go forward. That's the theory. Yeah, alright, so that's working. You can kind of see if I peek. Get those cars out past that switch stand. Good hot fire. Do. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let's getting downhill. Ease some brake in. Still a little finicky on the controls. I'll definitely have multiple chard. I'm thinking one at the sawmill. It will be the first one, and then I'm probably going to eventually turn the freight depot into kind of a hub with like a yard and stuff. So we may make one over there as well. But the first one will be over by the sawmill. I think that's the logical place for it. Because we're already bringing logs there, plus we have lumber and beams, and we could bring cordwood if we need to. We're already bringing stuff through there on the way to the smelter, so it's kind of a natural place to have one. So once we get back down there, that's what we'll do. We still got some wood here in the champ too. All right, reverse. It keeps grabbing both those levers. That's less than ideal. Hop back in this view. So you get pushed over. We're definitely going to have no trouble going down once we get around the corner here. Delete about a quarter of your track, long hauler? Dang. That's rough. I haven't noticed any deleted track yet, but I haven't been over my entire railroad. You must have had some messed up track. That sucks. Sorry, dude. If I have missing track on the way down the hill, it's going to get exciting real fast. I need to get rid of that bridge. I don't like that bridge across the valley. It's ugly. Oh crap. I forgot we had two hoppers sitting down here. I completely forgot that I was going to go back and get these hoppers. Crap. Boy. Now what? Clip button is ready. Oh, it didn't delete your groundworks, just the track. Yeah, they added some kind of like spline check to get rid of the anomalies that were causing people to fly off into space. Whee! Yeah, crap. I don't have a link, so We have to let these roll downhill a bit. Might actually be enough. Nope, the slack was coming out of the train. Easy there, jumper. So it's really those empties ought to go up to that track there. But I don't know if I can get started. First order of business, though, is to ease back and up to them. Fast and Furious trains. Hopefully we don't have any Fast and Furious trains. That could get more exciting than I want to. More excitement than I want to have. That bump that and knock it back. Might need to set both of these again. Whee! Yeah, the Eureka is pretty weak. It's made for speed. It's going to be a good passenger engine once we have passenger cars. It's got small pistons and big drivers. It's made for flatland speed. Whoa. There we go. Coupled up. All right. I don't think I'm going to be able to move. I'll probably have to back down and get a run at it. Or I could just back down with the empties and bring them back up. That might be the smarter move. We'll see if we can even get moving here. Kind of doubt it. Especially without using sand. Yeah, we're just gonna slide, so we might as well just ease down. It likes to grab multiple controls now. I gotta watch out for that. So we'll just take the empties back down to the smelter and we'll bring it back up next time we come. Can I get this on 0? Probably not. Oh, I had it! It's a little porter. See the little tiny drivers? That's why it's got so much torque. It's pretty heavy for its size, and it's got these little tiny drivers. Pretty good sized pistons. Porter is a little beast. Oh, there's definitely been some hate here too as well, long hauler. It can be pretty frustrating. Our fire is out and our water temp's dropping, but I'm just gonna let that go for now. We're not gonna need any steam for a while. OCD is killing you. Yeah, I had to kind of let that go because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. But I just had to kind of let that go and just get track built. I don't spend hours obsessing over it. You can always redo it. Like, I'm going to get rid of this bridge. Probably be redoing all the smelter track. Maybe use this valley to go up to the iron mine. I'm not sure. I just followed this cut down because it was here. It's a little steep in places. Which is fine. The mogul can handle it. Whee! Everybody hang on. You spend weeks? Alright, that is thrown the way I want to go. $59. I'll end up deleting that someday. I don't remember if my new switch over here is thrown the right way. I have to be careful. The one that goes to the coal mine. I can't really see. It's over by the waterfall. How close are we to the waterfall? I can't open my map because reasons. Yeah, I can't see. So, we start derailing, then I guess we'll know we're there. Now we go around the corner and then it veers back over towards the waterfall, and that's where the switch is going to be. There we go. Gonna keep an eye on it. Got a little bit of boiler pressure left. Not much. Yeah, Leviathan, it wouldn't be pretty taking a dive off that cliff. Alright, there's the waterfall. The switch is about right there, so we're gonna need to ease to a stop here. And I'm gotta go check. Rebuild it 6 times. Yeah, I relay track quite a bit. Not quite that much. Oh, this is the first crossing. There's the track to the coal mine. Just don't remember which direction I left this switch. It is set for straight through. Alright, good. So we're good. That's tomorrow's episode, Saturday's episode. That line goes all the way to the coal mine. It's a long one. Wish we had a little bit faster run speed. No, that probably wouldn't be realistic, but this is already a little faster than most people can run. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you picking up stuff? I didn't click on that. Is there sound effects now? It throws the wood so fast you can't see it. It's a little less than ideal. Losing pressure, but fire's coming back up. Water temp will be climbing. You can coast either direction. Cool. Got no fire. Uh-oh. Did none of that wood go in? That's another reason I wasn't expecting them to make you have to make your own firewood, because it's so janky. Like half the time your firewood just disappears. Is it worth it, Leviathan? I don't know. I can't make that decision for you. For me, yes, absolutely. It's worth 30 to whatever I paid for it. Is it worth it for you? I don't know. It's fun, but it's also early and full of bugs. Yeah, I'm starting to think. Yeah, none of that wood went in. So that's going to be super frustrating. That you have to make your own firewood and then half of it disappears. Yeah, people are raging on the Steam discussion pages. It's not pretty. All right, well, we got to get our fire temp and our water temp back up. We're running out of pressure. So here we sit. Is it worth upgrading the starter? I mean, there's pros and cons. The tier 1 porter, the starter one, is more powerful. The thing I like about the tier 2, although it's a little less powerful because it's 3,000 pounds heavier, but the same, running gear and everything. It's a little less powerful, but it's got this extra truck here and the extra weight, so it doesn't wiggle as much. It still wiggles. It doesn't wiggle as much, and it's got this extra wood right here.
Somebody's hosting the channel.
So for me, that's why I upgraded to it. Hey, SPJ, thanks for the host. The next loco I'm going to get, I'm going back and forth between the Climax and the Heisler. I need to do some more testing. I've got a test save where I've got all the locos. Need to do some more testing and pondering. I'm kind of leaning towards the Heisler. We'll see. All right, boilers back up. We're on a flat part right now. Pretty soon we're going to be heading down like 3% grade, so we won't need any steam. Yeah, SPJ, they put out a pretty good sized patch today. Fixed a bunch of stuff, and the biggest change is you actually have to make firewood now. It's no longer free. So once I get down off the hill here, get this stuff dropped at the smelter, we're gonna have to go get our firewood production set up. I have not tested it, no, Chard. This is pretty much the only playing I've done on the new patch right now, other than laying some track. Yeah, it's not so much a bug long hauler as it's an issue all the locomotives have. It's just more prevalent on the Heisler because of its power. You can spin out all the locos and they'll skate around on the rails like ice. It's just a lot easier to do it with the Heisler because it's so powerful. So yes, you have to manage your power on the Heisler. But at least from the testing I've done, it's not a bug specific to the Heisler. You can do it with the Climax too, and the other engines. If you can get the wheel spin high enough, you just drift around on the rails like it's ice. But the Heisler is a beast. It's got so much power that it really triggers that bug because it's so easy to slip the wheels. That's just my opinion based on the testing I've done. No extra UI controls, SBJ. They do have it syncing now, but there's some kind of weird bug where when I exit this, my reverser doesn't work until I move it. I haven't tracked down the exact reproduction steps yet. Alright, now we're starting to hit that 3% downgrade. But as far as I can tell, all the stuff syncs up now when you enter this view. So that's an improvement. It's much laggier though, I don't like that. They slowed it way down for multiplayer purposes. I think they should have kept the responsiveness of the UI and did the slowdown just on the data part where it's sending over the network, but I don't have their code base, so I can't tell exactly what they're doing. So now we just need to manage our speed. Yeah, right, long hauler. I don't have... I mean, I've got a ton of firewood in the mogul, so I'm going to be okay, but... This little guy was up at the iron mine. If I only had this... You know, I'm getting pretty low on wood. It'd be a little touch and go. But the mogul, I think, is full. At least nearly full. So I've got plenty of wood to get our production set up. Wait, what? Train's going backwards? Yeah, train doesn't care. It'll go backwards, forwards. They don't care. Whee! Bring it a little tighter there. There's a smelter. We're going to drop off this iron ore there. I'm not sure if we've got enough cordwood to process it. Slow down a bit here before things get too exciting. Yeah, stability-wise, long hauler, it's pretty stable. They've got a good base here for sure. They just need to work the kinks out and keep adding content. Hey, Mr. DuPont, how's it going? Yeah, I've got a bigger locomotive, but we're driving this one right now. But we're heading back over to where the mogul is. Hey Boots, how's it going? That would be a nice option. It'd also be a nice option to take an axe and cut some firewood off these trees. If you're stuck. Woo! Those cars were rocking right there. I thought we were done for. Your poor Betsy went sideways? Oh no. Wait, left and right? What? What are you talking about, Chard? Oh, you've been watching the YouTubes, Mark? Cool. Yeah, streams have been pretty sporadic. Then I get distracted by things like Star Citizen. Oh crap, I didn't check that switch. I'm a bad conductor. Oh, the sideways train. Gotcha. Oh, we are throwing the right direction, though. We actually got some iron ready to go, don't we? A couple rails. Nice. Now, let's get this guy head on around, then I'll run over there and check the other switches. So if you go off the screen, you let go of the whistle. Alright. Duly noted. Chew on about 20%-ish. Come on, 20. There you go. We need to run over and check the switches. Oh, does the other game have a log crane? Cool. I tried playing their other game because I got it in the bundle. It is so bad. I mean, it is just... It's terrible. It's like a really bad high school project. I gave up after like 5 minutes of trying to play it. It was so awful. So I'm glad they started over and did this. Alright, we're lined up to go right by where we need for the iron ore. We have any cord? Yeah, we got 22 cordwood left. Alright, cool. I don't know if it's 1-to-1 cordwood and iron ore. Yeah, boots. It could definitely lead to like performance issues if these had to have, you know, like collision and logic and stuff on them. I can see that. Here comes my train. Look at that, just pumping pollution into the air like nobody's business. I saw somebody, they actually ran their track right through here. That was an interesting approach. I didn't really actually think about that. We need to get rid of this stuff. I might keep the water tower, but... Pick up firewood. Can't pick up any more firewood. Oh, I need to stop my train. Stop! Stop! Nailed it! Alright, let's do a save real quick. I do not trust this game at all. Now that we're down here. And we should be able to unload. There we go, dumping out balls of iron ore. Beautiful. So we can get rid of this firewood depot. We don't need that. Probably keep the water tower here. Because as far as I know, at least for now, they automatically refill. Speaking of water. Cool. Got all the iron ore unloaded. What are we doing on water? Kind of terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and back up. How are we looking on switches? We are set to go back up the hill. Alright, cool. Well, let's take on some water, and then we're going to head up to the sawmill. And we'll park this. Then we need to head over to the logging camp, grab some cordwood. Then we can turn that into firewood over by the sawmill. Oh, you had it playing, Mark? Cool. Got to feed the almighty algorithm. The algorithm is loving people watching these railroad videos. It's been absolutely crazy. I've like more than doubled my subs in like 2 weeks. I've been doing YouTube for like, I don't know, 8-9 years. Just for fun. Slowly clawed my way up to, I think it was just under 4,000 subs. Now I'm like at 8,300. Oh, we were topped off. Stop! Stop! Close that, and we're gonna need some more fire to get up the hill, I'm sure. Make sure we got a rip-roaring fire in there. And let's get out of here. Yeah, that's right, Mark. You never know what's going to hit. Oh, you could try it, SPJ. It's just like, I couldn't figure out how to do anything, and it's just so finicky, like... It's just bad. It's just terrible. But if you want to give it a try... I mean, I watched a couple videos of people playing it, just to see what it's all about. And it's basically this, but... sectional track pieces. And the industries are slightly different, the way you do them. But it's weird, like, there's like no instructions, no tutorial. I finally figured out you have to pick up a pickaxe to build track. So I like bought a pickaxe. I guess it spawns it underneath you at your feet or something. I don't know, it's just really weird. I'd be a game dev, Mark. Yeah, weirdly enough, it was like $2 cheaper to buy the bundle than just this game. So I'm like, well, I'll get the bundle. I don't know if I'll ever even play their other game, but... I could have went around the loop and turned around, but whatever. We'll just back all the way to the sawmill. Alright, we're around the tight curve. Time to unleash the beast. Yeah, long hauler. I thought, you know, why not? Save $2. Even if I don't even play the other game. I like saving money. Someday I'm going to replace this travesty of creation. It works. That's about all I can say for it. Alright, let's go, champ. We got this. Took me forever to get that part to work, where it didn't have legs sticking down. Alright, up the side of the hill we go. I really don't like that bridge across there. That's gotta go. Someday. So many abandoned games have potential. Yeah, but programming a game is a ton of work. This part's ugly. I need to redo it. I need to get rid of this. I need stone there. Daisy, Dave. Poor Daisy, it just never got the love from the Bohemia execs that it needed. Oh well, at least we got the infusion engine. So the next Arma should be pretty cool. Ooh, these cars kind of rocking and rolling over there for some reason. Oh, because that section of track is terrible. Who laid this crap? I'm pretty sure I haven't been across that bridge in forever. So this switch up here should be set right to just go on through. I'm hoping. Oh, I could have turned around at this Y, I guess. Oh well. Done the whole journey backwards. We might as well continue the trend. Alright, is the switch thrown the right direction? Let's hope so. Okay, cars aren't falling over yet, so I think we're good. Oh, was he on Arma 2? Which industry makes the most money? I'd imagine it's oil if you're just looking at like dollars per train car load. So it just kind of scales up as you go. All right, we're almost back to the smelter. Right as we run out of fuel. That was good timing. Alright, I kind of want to put these hoppers in that siding. I wonder if that switch is thrown. I can't really see from here. Stop and check. I want the cordwood car, so we're going to put the hoppers in the siding. Then we'll take just the cordwood over to the logging camp. Let's see. Yeah, it is thrown. All right, cool. So we'll back the first two hoppers in there. So while we back up, let me just pop over here to... here, let me get that off the screen. Watch trains. Roads online prices. There we go. Yeah, can you see that? This is on their official Discord. You can find it there in Idea Board. I think it's pinned. And it shows you all the prices. So oil barrels on the bulkhead car is $18.40 per car. So that's your highest. But to get to that, you have to basically take stuff from every industry to every other industry. They all feed into each other. Yep. Set. They have a lot of water pulling that train up here. Come on, give me the break. But for like beginner tier, cordwood is the way to go. Like you want to get these bulkhead cars, you can just go sell cordwood. Although something I'm not sure about, do you get money when you take cordwood to the firewood depot to make firewood? Or does it not pay you and you just get firewood? I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. So these will carry cordwood or oil barrels. So go to the logging camp, get cordwood, sell at the freight depot. That's a good way to make money early game when you're just starting out. I don't like that you can like grab multiple controls now. It gets kind of confusing up here. You do get money chart? Okay, well that's cool. So that's easy money right there. Because cordwood sells pretty decent. So according to the patch notes, you can take basically any wood to the firewood depot. So I would take cordwood because that pays the most, I think. Oh shoot, did I not get up far enough? We could probably squeeze through there. Famous last words. You get charged for loading cordwood? You didn't used to. I don't think you get charged for loading anything. Only thing you get charged for is cutting down trees and buying rolling stock. I think it's touchy. Alright, we got a link in you. We'll do some poor man switching here. Hopefully it'll have enough power once this hits to push it on back. Go. Perfect. Alright, we'll leave those there. We'll end up taking them with the mogul next time. I could have left them down at the smelter, but whatever. We'll get them back on the mogul. Oh no, long hauler. Sorry. Gotta watch that railroad. Okay, finally got that done. Let's hook on to the cordwood cars. Head over to the logging camp. Get those loaded up. We should have enough firewood to get all that done. And get back over here. Then build a depot. Figure out where we're going to put it. Lay some track. I've got one over there on the other side of the sawmill, but I'm not sure if it'll work. To get track in behind it to unload it. It might. We'll just have to take a look. Pretty smooth, Kiwi. If you mean frame rate, yeah, it runs like a scalded cat. I had to turn the frame limiter on so I wouldn't be getting like 400 FPS. Which can cause issues. Ow. There we go. Alright, bring her on back. I think these are all released. Yep. Run, run, run. There's old number 67, our mogul. Sitting there waiting on us. Alright, we are lined up all the way through here. Could go around the loop. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think that firewood depot will work. I can just put another switch in here and just run right over there behind it. That's cool, because I built like a whole platform over there. I still need some work done on it, but that was my service area. So yeah, we can just add on to this. I do need to throw this switch, though. Come on. Oh, did they fix that? Oh, they fixed it. Yay! Now you throw it the right way no matter which side of the switch you're standing on. You'd have to throw it backwards if you were on the other side of the switch. Nice! Good job, devs. Depends on what you're hauling, long hauler. If you're just hauling lumber or logs, maybe. Or, no, I'm sorry, beams or lumber. Sorry. Let's start over. If you're just hauling logs or beams, probably. Lumber seems really heavy. So I'm not sure about lumber. I pull 8 empty log cars, no problem, up this 2% grade over here. That's empty. But I haven't done a ton of testing. I know it'll take like 2 lumber cars up a 4%, 3 to 4% grade. Alright, I think we can go a little faster. Someday we're actually going to go forward. It's going to be awesome. I guess if we're bringing cordwood over from the logging camp, though, we'd want to back it in that siding. Kind of puts a wrinkle in it. Well, let's get some cordwood and we'll get it figured out. Okay, good. You're throwing the way I want you to be. Don't go forward. Forgot to fill up with water. Getting pretty low. I do have a water tank over here, though. You're being so pokey here, Porter. Pretty sure we were on flat ground. And let's see. Can't really tell where I'm at. You come down another car length or so. Get rid of that. We'll leave the water tank over there. Whee! Alright, I'm going to use the UI so I can spot these cars. Alright, now we're down to just this wood pile. Getting kind of low. Enjoy the loading. It's fun sometimes. I wish you had the option to like pay NPCs to do it when you're just not in the mood. And you get a fourth bulk car. You can load 2 and 2 and then pull forward and load the other 2. Don't bump your head. Yeah, it'd be a lot of work, long hauler. For sure. It wasn't this big, but we had a boom cart that my dad built back when we were doing roofing. Similar to this, just on a smaller scale. We're lifting like bundles of shingles and stuff up on the roofs. And he had just a hand winch on it. Takes a lot of winching. Alright, those are full. So I got that bug where if you're looking at something, you enter the loco, then it stays highlighted. Alright, let's back her up. Then we'll back on around, fill up with water, and hope we have enough wood to get to the sawmill. I think we'll be alright. Cordwood still refills pretty fast. This should make a lot of firewood, I would think. Go faster, go faster. What bugs me is these gears don't turn at the right ratio. This gear should be spinning like super duper fast compared to this big one. But it's okay. Alright, we have a full load of cordwood. Let's go get some water. Yeah, steam loading crane. Would be cool, Mark. I wish it was, we had like a crane car. You actually had to re-rail stuff with the crane car, or you could pick up the trees and as logs and haul them back or something. I don't know, at some point I need to explore their old game some more, because all these same assets are from the other game. It'd be interesting to see what else they had might be coming to this game. Yeah, long hauler. I grew up with wood heat, so my main job from the time I could hold both ends of an axe off the ground was splitting wood for the wood stove. Good times. Builds a lot of character. Especially when it's like 10 below and blowing snow. And you need to chop some more wood. Still going backwards. We're just going to back up to the water tank. I think I will run forwards over there, and then we'll go around the loop at the sawmill, and we can just back in the siding once we get it built. Yeah, that crane in Farm Sim. We got some good times with piles of Russian crap in Farm Sim. Some of those adventures are on YouTube. Those that don't know Mr. Mark DuPont. He's got some good Farm Sim stuff on his YouTube channel. And we did a little bit of collaboration as well. What was that series called? Old and Dirty? Something like that? It's pretty apt. Water level is not moving. Beautiful. Are you a little too close? A little too far away? What's the problem here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. There it goes. Now it's filling up. You better fill up. We're going to run out of water. How much water do you get if you just plop one of these down? It's full. Why aren't mine full? That's weird. Maybe they've been emptying it, just didn't show it. Oh, we're full. Quit wasting water. Quit wasting water. They made a 16x map? Oh my goodness. That's crazy town. Hello, Porter. Let's rock and roll. Really hope that went in the firebox. Half the time it doesn't. Now, we don't go too fast around the curve here. It's kind of janky. Hey, Sasquatch, welcome. Getting a new gaming laptop. Cool. This game's a lot of fun. And I think it's only going to get better. They've been putting out patches pretty regularly. Uninstalled 19, making room for 22. Yeah, when's that come out? Does it come out next month? I haven't really been paying too much attention. Made time to drive around Wyoming. Got 5 hours in. It's a decent little chunk. It's another game I need to get back into, American Truck Simulator. They did a big patch and they redid all the force feedback, like from scratch. I need to check that out and see if it's any better. 40 gigs of mods? Yeah. I used to have a ton of mods. I haven't had Farm Sim installed for quite a while, though. Yeah, we can pretty much coast down this part. Look, the train goes forward, too. Amazing. Need a screenshot. Nope, not that close. There we go. Beautiful. On the, oh, 22 on the 22nd. Nice. I've heard of the work thing, Mark. It sounds familiar. Got a bunch of that work thing coming up in the next 2 weeks here. Because among my other duties, I get to do some after-hours work, too. Alright, we're going to have to throw one of these switches. Getting a little vibrate up here in the cab. Oh, they got your Valmet in game. Yeah, I swore off Giant software. I'm not buying any more Giant software. I'll be watching some playthroughs on YouTube for sure. See what people are doing with it. But I won't be buying it. Apparently I'm done with farm games because Cattle and Crops folded, so that was the end of that. Alright, so you're coming on through. You're good. Let's go check over here. You're thrown correctly. Alright, let's go catch the train. I might have to give her some juice. There's a lot of friction coming around these corners. The physics is pretty well done, though. It's got its glitches, but pretty well done. You just grab the handle and casually step on board. Laughed a bit at 5 years ago you that thought it would get finished. Yeah, I had hopes because they really started cranking out the patches there for a while. They were making really good progress. Unfortunately, it's a niche of an already niche market. But I knew it was over once they signed up with that shady publisher. I'm like, yep, that's the end of that. Just a matter of time. Gold Hunter? I'm not sure if I'm familiar with Gold Hunter. Unless I'm just forgetting, which is possible. Alright, how are we looking up here? Switches? Got them lined correctly. Awesome. I just need to stop up there by the mogul so we can throw that other switch. Sawmill is full. Starting to get the train loaded up. Need to get the rest of the dirt platform put down here so it doesn't look so ridiculous. So does that hold 400 firewood? That's kind of what it looks like. Uh-oh, pallet wheels are off. Oh, I'm so happy they fixed that. That's a good change. You used to have to remember, okay, if I'm on this side of the switch, I gotta throw it the opposite direction. That's a good change. Oh yeah, I needed water, didn't I? Smart guy would fill his engine up with water before he ran out. So we'll park here, get water in, and we'll start laying some track. So we can actually drop off this cordwood. Just me, or is the spout not? Oh, there it goes. It's like it's just not coming down far enough. Uh-oh. Did that move? I thought I had that right up against the ties where it's supposed to be. Not sure if we're even taking on water. Oh, we did. Okay, good. I'm inside. So I'm gonna have to move that water tower. That's weird. I swore I had that right up against the ties. Huh. Yeah, it's got built-in, like, dumbed-down seasons, but... It's progress, I suppose. Really don't like the Z fighting on that, but... Also don't like not having stuff, dirt under here. Let's throw that across there for a reference. It's not going to be perfect, but be something at least. Okay, now how do we get from here to there? That's the question. Don't worry, I haven't lost my mind. Trying to get this lined up somewhat. Ta-da! Straight track. Alright, now we need to get from here over yonder. No problem. So what if I stuck a track here? So we need a switch left with on the right-hand side. That's not nearly far enough back, is it? Nope. Well, shoot. We're going to be able to do this? We need sharper switches. These are like mainline. Well, for a logging railroad. We need a lot sharper switches. I'm pretty sure these are a 20 degree. We need like a 30 degree turnout. We make this work? Yeah, I think we can make that work. Look into the water tank? Yeah. Done that before. This is messy, but Measure once, built twice, bulldozed everything. Exactly. Colonel Failure would be proud. Link! Link! Link. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Let's see. Let's do this trick again. Nope, not that. So we continue the 20-degree curve. I'm not going to make it over there. What if we do a 30? I mean, that's getting us in the ballpark. Oh, it's partyful. I like it. It might look a little goofy. Let's see what this section looks like. Good enough. Join the steam locomotive on... Is that on Derail Valley? I didn't know if they had steam locomotives on Derail Valley. Alright, let's get some firewood made. Final. Ooh, that's ugly. A lot of my track's ugly. I'm getting better, though. That's cool. I didn't realize they had steam on Derail Valley. The only play I've seen with it is like with the little tiny diesel locomotive. Ooh, stuff. That's filling or not. Apparently I put the water tank in the wrong spot. Okay, cool. Be gone with you. You're supposed to put this right up next to the ties. And then it's the right distance away. Getting it somewhat straight is another matter altogether. Let's try that. Really wish they would not make the crosshair disappear. Give me the break! Give me the break! The controls don't work. Oh, look at that. Lined it up perfectly. Now we're the right distance away. Closer, I think. Good deal. Raise up. Close that. Alright. Get some firewood made. Need to pull out here, and then we're going to back into our new siding. The only keyboard shortcuts they have is W and S to run the regulator when you're in this view. When you enter the locomotive, you get this view, and you can... I can hit W and S and make this go up and down, but it's super laggy, so it's kind of hard to see. Where you can just run little thingies with your mouse. Other than that, it's all first-person control. Or moving sliders. I would imagine they're going to add more controls. Actually, I didn't look in the controls to see if they added any new ones. There wasn't anything in the patch notes about it. You switched. Howdy, AS1161. How's it going? Yeah, that's just... yeah. Ignore it. It's good enough. The cars don't derail. It's good enough. Going good? Awesome. Glad to hear it. I'll hop in this view. Our fire is almost out. Gotta throw some more wood in. Yeah. Reverser, break off. This is a lag gear now, so you can't do clean whistles. Makes me sad. I do have a rail driver, yeah, Mark. It sits here on my desk and mocks me because I don't hardly ever use it with Run 8 anymore. Need more altitude. Yeah, these cars are shimmying through that terrible track work. I assume we just unload this on the platform like anything else. I'm going to save first. Find out how this works. Yeah, I thought that sounded like Polar Express. Yeah, wood 032. I think there's 8 on these. Yeah, look at that. There we go. And we should be making firewood. Oh, it actually makes little piles over there. Cool. There we go. We're making firewood. So we took one of those and we got 4. So it's 1 to 4. Wow. Or no, 16, I guess. Or is that 5? 1 to 20. Okay, so 1 cordwood makes 20 firewood. That's not much. We need a lot more track down here, though. That much I know. We're going to be able to make this straight. Might be off enough that this isn't going to work. Come on. Snap down. There you go. I can always relay the road bed if I need to. Come on. There you go. Yeah, a lot of shaky track on this railroad. Yes, Sasquatch, the Mogul is a great locomotive. I really like it. That's the other loco over there. That's my main one. It's a good one. Is it an 062 or 260? I think, does it start at the front? Never can remember if it starts at the front or the back. The wheel designation. Let's go look. I think it shows it in here. For people that haven't seen it, we'll run through the rolling stock real quick. This is a flat car. It holds logs or steel pipe. You start with one of these when you start the game. Got the what I call the stake car. Lumber, raw iron, rails, and beams. We got the bulk wood car, which is what we got right now. Cordwood and oil barrels. Got the hopper for iron ore or coal. Tanker for crude oil. Boxcar for tools. Basically, you make boxes of tools. Hand car for just running around. Doesn't take any wood. But you can't couple up to anything. It's strictly for just traveling around. This is the Porter Tier 1. This is the engine you start with. You get one of these and one of those log cars. That's all you have when you start. Porter Tier 2, that's what I'm in right here. Adds another axle and a little tender for more wood. Then we got a couple of geared locomotives. The Climax. Got a Heisler. Both those are really slow but really powerful. Got the Mogul. Does it say 260? So it starts at the front. 260. We got the Mogul. We got the Class 70. So they just added brakes to finally. Got the Eureka. That's it. Yeah, it might have been the one of the geared locos Sasquatch. Because they're meant for steep grades and lots of power. Alright, how are we looking on the fire? Our fire is out. Awesome. Now here, let's just throw a little bit of wood in. Did it actually go in? Yes, it did. Alright. Now we got the extra track down, we can back up more. Get some more firewood going. Can I explain geared? Yeah, so like on this locomotive, the piston is directly driving the wheel. This... Put the brakes on. So hop out. So the piston goes back and forth. It's pushing this rod. And then that's not a very good view because it's not offset, but... So the piston pushes on this rod, which pushes on the wheel and makes it go around. On the geared locomotives, the piston actually runs like a smaller shaft. And that smaller shaft has gears then that go and run the wheels. So it's geared way down. So the piston goes blah, 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 and the wheels just barely turn because it's geared way down. So you get a lot of power but not much speed. I hope that helps. My highly scientific explanation. We need to ease back just a little more. Well, it's not that it sucks, AS 1161. It's that it's made for fast passenger service. So it sucks for logging and mining on steep grades. But it excels at going really fast in a straight line. So people are buying it, not really understanding locomotives. They're like, this sucks. Well, it's made for going fast on straight, level ground. It's got big old drivers. This Porter has little bitty drivers. It doesn't go very fast, but it's got a lot of power for its size. Bonk. Right on top of my head. So this literally like stacks the firewood here. That's kind of cool. Uh-oh. Does that delete the wood? It doesn't stack back in this pile? Uh-oh. I just deleted 2 firewood. Okay, don't try to stack it back in that pile. It doesn't work. This track is really bothering me. It's got to go. Yeah, I'm not sure how steep they could climb. AS. All depends on how much load, too. What did you clip, Dave? Oh, how the geared train works. This is my super awesome scientific explanation. Did they make the drop boxes bigger? I don't think so. At least not for the firebox. Still seems like you lose wood quite a bit. I don't know if this is going to be any better. That's slightly less worse. You make it a little sharper and not come in from the side like that. Just like the sound effect. I do all my own sound effects here. Professional voiceover. Start coming in a little sharper. All right, how terrible is that? Pretty terrible. We'll get it. Give me another half hour. We'll get this section of track laid to where it's acceptable. It's not completely awful. I think I'm just going to have to live with the fact that it's going to balloon out a little bit. It's better than it was. Still not very good, but it's better than it was. All right, champ. You're doing awesome. That's chugging through the firewood. Yeah, we could do another cordwood car. We've got the room. Yeah, we can definitely back up another car. Couldn't hold the truck stream. Oh, man. How long did I spend trying to get that truck back on its wheels? Was it like an hour? I'm a little bit stubborn sometimes. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot. It's not what I wanted to do at all. Hey, Wise. Not much. I spent like $1,800 cutting down trees to get to the coal mine, so I'm sitting at 2209 right now. Need to start making some money runs. So I want to get a geared loco next. How do I want to do this? What I need to do is... Oh, somebody in one of the YouTube comments said you can make like a little short section of track double back on itself. Silly me, that said snap. I thought it would actually snap in the right place. Oh, that no longer works because it just deletes it because it's an invalid spline. Okay, now we know. You didn't miss it, Wise. It's going to be on YouTube tomorrow morning. We did this. This is after the fact. I want to go up. Oh, here, I know how to do this. Let's do it this way. I've done this way before. So you could do a 10% grade back to here. Oh, darn it, I did it wrong. Can they just make track bumpers? That would be awesome. I mean, it's not perfect, but something. Might keep the cars from rolling off the end of the track. Yeah, something like that, Wise. Is it Wise Asura? I'm saying that right? Something like that. Just something to keep the cars from coming off. Let's get rid of this terrible roadbed. Relay that. Actually, it won't let me snap to there, will it? What if we trick it? We trick it? No, 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 no. Stop it! We'll leave. That's good enough. Or just Wise. All right, I'll go with Wise. I can say Wise. Okay, now what do we need to do? I was loading up that train. I think my next big trip is probably out to the smelter, and then we'll go from the smelter to the coal mine. Well, I might want to get more rails, though. Man, this gets complicated once you have a lot of stuff going on. Especially single player, because you have to do everything. I guess I need to build one of my little thingies here. Little switch stand platforms. Leave the porter there. Go get some logs. Can always use logs. Yeah, we'll take the mogul though. I usually do that with the porter, but do that with the mogul. Yeah, it's still really bad track. I should just apologize for my track. Alright, so we're going to come out on the siding there. How you doing, Mogul? Long time no see. You got decent amount of water. No fire at all. Apparently your air compressor's running, though. Clicky, clicky, clicky. It does have a lot of wood. It takes a long time to fill it back up, too. Alright. All that wood actually went in there, so that's amazing. We do have a little bit of steam pressure. We might be able to back up. Oh, nice. We have sound effects now when the air brakes are on? I never noticed that before. I think that's new. Oh, I hit that at the same time. Gotcha. Oh, I think that's new. It didn't used to do that like it's supposed to. All right, let's get these doors open. You are undone. We're just kind of bouncing around in weird physics land here. There's like some weird spring action between the couplers. So it bumps up against the tender and then like bounces back. Tender kind of moves, so you kind of have to get a good run at it. It grabs multiple controls now. It's a giant pain in the butt. Now we're moving. Yeah, I'm trying to decide which one to get next wise. I'm kind of leaning towards the Heisler, because it's just such a monster. I kind of want to get some big trains going up the mountain. Alright, let me get the compressor back on. Under about 20%. You get far enough back? We did. And I believe we were lined out. Yeah, lined out to go out there. Then we're going to back up and get these log cars. Let's get this switch thrown. Oh, for crying out loud. Auto mod. Wow, it keyed off of little faster and climax, which is kind of understandable, and then beautiful. Oh, Automod, you're funny. All right, what was I doing? I need to go forward. No, I want something not highlighted, but I want to be in the engine. Come on, stupid buggy piece of crap. There we go. All right, she's a beaut. I really like the Mogul. Looks good, runs good. Sounds good. Yeah, Sasquatch, I really like the whistle on the Mogul. It's not quite as shrill as the Porter. Alright, I always have to double check which switch I'm actually throwing. There we go. Now we can back down there. I think so. Wise. They added brakes to the one that was missing brakes. That class 70. I forget which one was missing brakes. Alright, I need you to come back. Get you off. Where are we going? Can't see. Oh, that opens? That's neat. I didn't know that opened. Ah, cool. Oh, I didn't stick a link in. I need to check the coupler, so we'll come to a stop here. And let's see, we need to do that. That one is empty. Double-headed moguls. That'd be quite a sight. I like driving from the cab, but they need to make the controls just a little less touchy. Now you can grab multiple controls at the same time. It's a little bit bad. Oh, we're against the cars. Stop. Just walk through the wood. It's all good. All right, we should be good. Oh, wait. Whoa, wait. Come back here. Sometimes when you load a save, coupler links will be missing. Rolling back this way for some reason. Interesting. Did you bounce off the switch instead of derailing? I mean, that's handy. Yeah, I don't really have any other yards. Like, this is kind of the main hub. But I have drug it around before. Alright, I think we're good. I usually actually use the porter to do this, but kind of wanting to drive the mogul. The porter will handle these log cars just fine. Ah! You messed up my whistle! Finicky controls. Alright, let's roll. Stick your head out the window. "17 engines? Dang. That's a lot of current. Alright, we are lined up. Let's get on out of here. You ready to talk, Mogul? I love hearing Steam working hard. It's not working really hard, but it still sounds good. Hey Bob, yeah, you can do massive like bridges. I've seen a lot of people doing that. Instead of making somewhat realistic track work, they just build giant bridges everywhere. Oh, it shows you percentage on the reverser now. You should be able to bring that back and like use less steam. Because it affects the timing, but I don't think they model that yet. It seems to just lose power. So we'll leave that forward. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. We got all of our cars. So we're going to go around the balloon track, load, and we'll be ready to head out. Plenty of air, so we'll quit wasting steam. Seems to vibrate a lot more than it used to. Kind of trippy. That's just almost a little tight for the mogul. Kind of surprised every time I actually make it through there. I tried to keep this 30, but I didn't do it quite constantly, so it's a little goofy. Switch over to this view. A little easier to spot. That's weird. It's not turning the compressor on from the UI. Okay. Oh no, it is on. It's just not updating it correctly. Yeah, there's definitely some bugs still with the UI. Alright, well you build up pressure, so we'll turn you off. Put a couple logs on. Get our train loaded up. Then it's going to be time for me to head to bed. I got a super early day tomorrow. My son is in cross country. We've got to drive to a meet. Got to leave at like 7:30. Good start to a Saturday. Getting up super early. Gotta love it. Hey, we got our firewood production going. Probably will set up another one of those over at the freight depot. One more. Really bugs me when it has like a thing highlighted when you go to this view. I try to avoid that. It's a minor thing, it's just irritating. The mogul usually likes a lot of throttle. Start out, or regulator. Yeah, catch you later, Mark. Oh crap, brakes. Enjoy the last day on the boat. Get bored this winter, let's run trains or something. Give me a shout. Get that lined up? Yeah, that'll work. Bonk. Oh, should have a field day around this place. Safety violation. I don't know why, but it seems like the logs just go a lot quicker. I know there's only 6 versus 8 for the cordwood. It just seems like the cranes move faster. They're probably the exact same speed. Flip switches. So I'd let you drive the train too. Alright, the last set of cars are a little tricky. It's harder and harder to see what you're doing. Don't take very long to fill up this log train though. Oh, I pulled up too far. Which car is that going to go on? Yeah, it's going to go on the wrong car. Oh well. This one's alternating. That is too. The cars have drifted around a little bit. It seemed like it deleted a log over here. It's too bad the cranes aren't a little more interactive. I think that's just going to delete. I don't think it'll put it on the other car. Oh, I'm wrong. But keep putting them there. Maybe we got lucky. We can just load all 4 cars. Get it spotted just right, it will like do both of them. Which for me, it's usually not worth the trouble of trying to get it lined up that exact. Just got lucky this time. All right, it should be the last one for over here, right? Nope, 2 more. Beautiful. One more log ought to do it. They don't let you jump on top of the buildings. I'm disappointed. What's cool is the cars actually like bow with the weight. They bow down. They'll straighten back out when you take logs off. Stupid bell. Quit it, bell. Quit it. There we go. All right, full log train. Let's get on out of here. Oh, crap. I didn't run up here and throw the switch. No! That was close. Big old dummy. Pretty much can just coast down this hill. It's about a 2% grade. And down at the bottom of the hill, it's level over. Level to the sawmill from like the bottom of the hill over. This is the only grade on the logging camp sawmill line right here. Hey, Batman. Yeah, the UI is goofy. I turned the compressor on a little bit. You can see the air brake pressure going up, but the UI is being stupid. Full steam ahead. But I like the new patch. I like some things, I don't like others. I'm not a big fan of the lag now on the UI. There's a ton of lag on the UI. Not a big fan of that. But overall, it's a good patch. Alright, we should... Yeah, we're still lined up to go into the log siding. That's where we came out. I do like that you can throw the switch from either side now, the correct direction, so that's cool. Most of this stuff syncs up now. The compressor is just a little weird. And I had one case where the reverser was out of sync. I had to move it in the cab before it would... Like, the reverser was one way and the engine would go the other way. So, there's still some bugs, but... Overall, good patch. So it just resets to 0. So, if we go into the cab now, you can see the compressor's full on. It's just a UI bug. We got good brake pressure, so I'm going to turn that back off. And let's get some logs dumped. I haven't saved for a bit, so let's go ahead and save. So they're almost there with getting the UI synced up. It's better. Alpha gonna alpha. Whoa! Alright, where are we at log-wise? 75? Cool. We can drop all these in here and we should be at 99. But I need to throw this switch, right? Yep. So now you can throw it like the way you would expect. Used to, if you were on the wrong side of the switch, you had to throw it the opposite way. That's a nice change. You come down at least 3 cars to get that other 3 in. Getting pretty close. Brakes are touchy. Yeah, I like that you have to make firewood, but I feel sorry for people that like are new to the game. And they're just going to get screwed over. Because they have no idea what to do. Like, if you don't know to make firewood, you're just going to run out, and there's... All you can do is start over. Unless you know that there's a... that you can edit the save file. There's a script for that if you don't know how to use a hex editor and stuff. But for, I mean, for most people, they're just going to be SOL, so... I'm not sure we were quite ready for that to be a part of the game. Stupid bell. These cars back on the siding, and then I need to call it a night. It's coming up on midnight. I got to get up in like 6 hours. Got lots of stuff going on this weekend, family-wise. We got some stuff done. It's always fun working on the railroad. There will be a video out tomorrow. We get track laid up to the coal mine. So check the YouTubes for that. Alright, we got good brake pressure. Why are you moving? You're not supposed to move. There we go. We should have a full pond now. We're like 1 log short. Oh no, it pulled in some. My bad. Something happened to 7 logs. Anyway, we're almost full. We're in good shape. And we've got full lumber, full beams. I've got some of the cars loaded. So we're just about ready to rock and roll. So coal mine is next, but I think we'll probably have to feed the iron ore mine some. Because we need rails to take up to the coal mine. So I need to get a stock of those built up. Be taking those up to the coal mine. So the journey continues. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the follows. And if you're not familiar with my YouTube channel, I do have a series going on with this where we start from scratch and we're building our railroad. So have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.